Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Daring Player Squad. My name is James, and welcome back to PlayStation State of Play. I did not prepare for this nearly early enough. Just getting myself set up. Everything should be fine. So here we go. We are expecting a whole lot of Final Fantasy XVI news, and that is probably true. So let's get me way out of the way there, and let's just get to it. Say goodbye to Sari, but actually I should also we can leave the chatter to keep going. We don't need to hide. It'll probably take too long for that to kick in, but whatever. Let's have at it. So how are you guys all doing? I hope you're all good. Really should have started sooner so we would have had more time to actually settle in. But you know what? It's too late. We made a choice. Alright, well, we in. I don't know how long this is going for. But we'll find out. Brandon, hello. You mate. So I felt it was important that I repped the KupoCon shirt. I miss those guys. They're fun. They're a good convention. If a KupoCon ever comes through your area, do check them out. They are wonderful people. Anyways, let's see what we get. Brendan, how you doing? Let's go. Okay, I know what that is.
Hello everyone, this is Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI, and welcome to the State of Play. Today, I'm here to talk a little bit about the story, world, and combat system of Final Fantasy XVI, as well as reveal all new information regarding the game's wide variety of RPG elements and support systems. We'll be talking you through everything while using never-before-seen gameplay footage running on the PlayStation 5.
Show some good shit.
I hope you'll stay with us until the end of the show and enjoy everything we have in store
because
for
they couldn't put together a demo.
With that,
I don't know.
Let's get started.
Also, this game's coming out really, really soon. I think I actually missed one of the trailers.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant. Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I was like ready to alright, let's go. I was like, no wait, this is not me.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Home sweet home.
Allow me to welcome you to the world of Final Fantasy XVI.
I laugh because I like the
Final Fantasy XVI is the latest installment in the Final Fantasy series, a storied franchise with 35 years of history. Yet while this is the
backstabber
16th
with the
mainline
sword.
title in the series, there's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous games before jumping in.
You would
With a
be able to
fusion
draw
of
sword for
real-time
shit,
action
but
and RPG
it fits
features,
everything.
Final Fantasy XVI has been developed as the first true action RPG in the series.
15 doesn't
Using
count?
the power of the PlayStation 5 to its fullest, the game delivers an expansive, thrilling gameplay experience which we liken to a high-speed roller coaster ride.
No, not roller coaster. That means it's on rails. don't tell us that. Is that a parry into a punish? She was wearing so much clothes this time around. I haven't kept up with the 16 use too hard, so a lot of this is like very new to me.
The protagonist of our story is Clive Rosfield, and his journey takes place in the realm of Valisthea. We follow the epic tale of Clive, Shield of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, as it unfolds
We know
across
it's good
3
football.
distinct periods in our hero's life: his teens, 20s, and 30s.
Oh, that's interesting. 3 eras of cosplay is what they're
While
saying.
the story begins with Clive in his 20s, a fully playable flashback will allow you to experience the pivotal events that shaped his past and present.
Oh, his baby.
And thus does the curtain open on this newest Final Fantasy adventure.
Whoa. Ground finishers. So that's what goes on with the summons in this is like they come out of people. Phoenix gets bodied.
Navigation in Final Fantasy XVI is driven via a world map, with locations being added and updated as players progress through the main narrative. The world map can be opened at any time, allowing players access to all manner of locations across Valisthea. Here, players will meet new friends, encounter formidable foes, and uncover great and wondrous mysteries.
As a half skirt. Get a dog. Okay, admittedly, these do look very good.
Next, I'd like to talk about the combat of Final Fantasy XVI. All the battles in the game take place in real time and are not turn-based. As Clive progresses through the story, he will learn a wide array of exciting abilities from the icons that he encounters. Now, let's take a moment to admire Clive in action.
I play Dragon Quest. I love that shit. Yeah, turn-based is great. Different style of game. Nothing wrong with it. I had Final Fantasy up the ante where there was like, it's turn-based. So you gotta fucking move. And I respect that. Yeah, I never tried the so-called turn-based for like, I'm fine with doing the action art. I don't mind those kind of It's just a straight up machine gun.
The abilities that Clive wields have unique characteristics depending on the icon they are derived from. Players can use ability points collected by defeating enemies to unlock more abilities or upgrade existing ones.
Not even saying mine is 7 or remake was pretty sublime.
Can't decide which iconic
that's
ability
fair.
to
I
unlock
get
or
that.
upgrade? No problem. You can let the game choose for you.
None of that menu bullshit.
Final Fantasy XVI includes a range of timely accessories to provide
either that or
support to
he's
those
equipping
players
them.
who may not be
Like,
so
equipping
skilled
them.
at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience.
And enjoyable.
Players are encouraged to equip Clive with different combinations of these accessories until they find the one that perfectly matches their own playstyle. A combination I can particularly recommend to those who may struggle with action gameplay is the Ring of Timely Focus and the Ring of Timely Strikes. This combination allows players to unleash a wide array of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button.
In case you want to
as
turn
well
it
as
into
shifting
Super
a
Mario
window of
RPG.
slow motion whenever Clive is about to be hit by an attack, giving them a little extra time to hit R1 and evade. Alternatively, players could equip an accessory that
I wouldn't be
fully
surprised if
automates
it's like
evasion.
15, where it's like
As I
you
said
only
before,
control the
I
one
really
guy,
encourage
but
everyone to discover the
your
combination
party
that works best for them.
kind of does the same thing. I never finished it either. I got very close and then
And for those who want to concentrate on the
Just ran out of
story,
time.
don't forget to choose Story Focus Mode before starting a new game. In this mode, timely accessories
ago.
are automatically
Oh, shit.
equipped from the start, allowing
Oh,
players to immerse
I'm in
themselves in
decades
the
since the
narrative
last time I touched
experience
that one.
without having to worry too much with the action.
I should grab an emulator sometime. Or maybe. Story focus mode is easy mode copy. Yeah. That's what they do. That's just like
Clive will meet many characters along his journey who will join him as friends
I'm okay
and
with
allies.
that trend in games, just like just like easy modes, like really easy modes, just so people can finish the games.
Well,
I'm okay with
think
that.
they'd mind.
It doesn't affect me,
and it keeps the black from our lungs.
and
How do you survive?
there's so much time and energy put into these games,
who
and
becomes a
half
mentor
of the
to
content
Clive.
never even gets seen by people. It's like, you know, if this helps, then sure.
Jill, a friend from Clive's
See the
youth.
games to play.
Such encounters and reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
Clive!
Some of these companions will even accompany Clive on his adventures,
Oh, there they
fighting alongside him and finding lots to talk about along the way. That said, players will only need to focus on controlling Clive. Party members are fully AI-driven, providing support for the hero and constantly adapting and responding to his actions.
Once again, just another example of AI taking over where art should be. Nah, it's fine. AI... The only time people want AI. Program the AI. Donald, do not use healing potions. Selling point. You have friends to travel with. Shit.
Oh,
And the puppy.
and we cannot forget Torgal.
His name is Torval?
A smart, strong, and fiercely loyal hound, Torgal is always by Clive's side and willing to stand by him in the face of whatever cruel fate may befall them.
Yeah.
Torgal will act of his own accord, but players can also give him direct commands. Just don't forget to give this good boy some treats every now and then.
Red says Tears of the Kingdom trailer revealed that
Goods.
his party system too and
Get her
blew my
upstairs.
fucking mind. Oh, what the fuck? Ooh, I should watch that.
Don't fret about Karen.
Alright,
I've taken care of her fee.
We'll cue that up in a second after
She's
this.
the
I
best
guess.
healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about.
Oh my god, all these
Have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
be in my
After
solar.
progressing somewhat through the
Wow.
game, Clive will gain
Damn
access
soul.
to Sid's hideaway.
Was that Sid? It's a very fighty looking
Here
Sid
in
if
the
that's
hideaway,
Sid.
Clive will find a shop where he can purchase new weapons, armor, and consumables such as potions.
Broadsword.
Find a better price than that.
Blackthorn, a
Terrible
highly
name for that.
skilled blacksmith, works the hideaway's forge. Bring in materials to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. After upgrading your equipment or unlocking new abilities, try accessing the Arete Stone. Here, players can enter a virtual training area outside the bounds of
I don't
time
even
and
know when I'm
space,
gonna play this
where
game,
they
yeah.
are free to refine
I
and
still need to
practice
finish
combos
the damn
of their very own.
Yuffie side story.
Once you're confident in your skills, try your hand
It's
at
so
arcade
short.
mode
I've had it
and see
for
how your
over a
scores
year. I
stack
just
up
haven't
against players from
tried it.
around the world. The Hideaway is home to a lot of other features as well.
Still working on Octopath. Yeah. We also busy. What the hell? When did we all get so busy?
Not only will players discover a variety of side quests here,
Hurts.
but they can also view information on quests offered all around Valisthea.
All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world?
The world. Hey. She's got a long fucking brain.
Mid. When did you get back?
The cosplayers are gonna cry with that wig. It's like Rapunzel all over again. The Moogles are very 14.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
You're a merry band of outlaws. Outlaws?
Visit the Hunt Board to gain information on elite marks, fearsome foes lurking about the realm in desperate need of slaying.
Fun.
The Moogle will be your guide.
Very good, very good. Boy, we dubbing these in Britain full time now, innit? True, right? Oh my god. That's beautiful. I love him.
There's also Loresman Harpocrates, who will unlock Valisthea's secrets as Clive recounts tales of his
That's
adventures.
cute. Harpocrates. Oh my god, UI.
Quite the find for you today.
They threw that in for easy brownie points.
You wish
I'm
to
not even
study
sad
the
that they
tomes?
did.
Here for another of my lectures.
And Vivian Ninetails,
What is it that you
a
wish
scholar
to
and
learn?
strategist who will be
Here's the
more
latest
than happy to
information I have.
explain to Clive
Vivian
the current state of the realm and provide information
Chill.
on key players. There are
Happy.
all kinds of interactions and features in the Hideaway to help players get even more enjoyment out of their time with Final Fantasy
Is
XVI.
ever changing, Clive.
That's cool.
On his travels, Clive
Oh
will
God.
encounter a wide array of fearsome foes.
You will play this one game forever. Suddenly everything went kind of slow-mo and I got really nervous. Nice blinding dog. Back here. Hey! Message, right? Norse tradition. Well. That's gutsy that they're putting that directly into like the live combat. I mean, like it's not that an animation into
He will, of course, clash with the dominants who wield the power of the icons.
I remember. Oh god, no, I didn't try to. Totally didn't. So much shit on the screen. Shift strike, magic burst, ability change. Oh my god.
Colossal beasts
Precision
hold
dodge,
the
times 3,
surrounding lands
iconic
under
strike,
their
iconic
sway.
vulnerability, thunderstorm times 7. Oh god, there's
Mysterious constructs of the fallen, a civilization.
and then it turns
shrouded in
into rhythm
mystery.
game to maximize your damage. Oh, it's so especially not a cutscene. Liquid flame. Coming up the hill, right? Gungnir. There's a lot of Norse naming going on in this one. Like, way more than usual for Final Fantasy.
And we cannot forget the icons themselves.
Infernal.
Experience unparalleled real-time action combat as Clive takes command of the iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his very limits. The shining point of Final Fantasy XVI, however, has to be the breathtaking icon versus icon battles.
It's like straight up like fighting game mode with health bars. Oh shit, so we control this. Oh my god. Alright. It's a little bit
These
gimmicky,
epic confrontations
still kinda
all play
awesome.
out in real time, allowing players to control their very own icon with their own hands.
You know what, I'm okay with this. This is fine. This is great. Tails has to draw more from Morris, but yeah. You can do with the dash bonus. Yeah, oh absolutely.
These battles differ depending on the
I mean,
icon
Odin's been in the
encountered,
game since
and
forever.
every showdown is unique, right down to gameplay. Players will experience everything from a 3D scrolling shooter to a heavyweight wrestling match with devastating attacks that encompass the entire battlefield.
He's so much
These
bigger than him.
massive-scale boss battles are entirely seamless, and I can promise you heart-stopping, controller-gripping
Sometimes people,
excitement. I can't wait for you to get your hands on the game for yourself.
Yeah, these would be fun to play.
Nice trick.
I feel like they're making this a selling point, so they've got to do it good.
So could I.
You learn Brimstone. Oh, you learn attack like enemy skill kind of type shit. Also, I just love how like just the health numbers don't even matter anymore. It's like everyone has a bajillion hit points. Every attack does like 12,000 hit damage. The health bar moves that much. But you know, for the sense of to represent the sense of scale, okay, it's okay. I get it. This is really fun. Because of subterranean network when you know planet place and several trees. Oh boy. Yeah, that sounds about right. Tight. If Typhon's ever been summoned. I'm excited for 16 speedruns. Suddenly it's a fucking like on rails like action shooter. Okay, this song is it's a little bit too Genki. I feel like for what it is, but it's aight. 16 speedruns are freaking epic. I didn't watch too many of the speedruns for most of these. I believe it though. Push the button. Is under 4 hours. For 15? That's great. Did you get Tetsuya right? Just 2,700,000 damage.
So everyone, what did you think? Thank you for taking the time.
How are they
join
even
us today.
calculating these
Final
numbers?
Fantasy XVI will be available worldwide June 22nd. And there's still plenty that we've left to reveal. Battle content, side content, endgame content, and more. We hope to bring you more on these aspects of the game in the near future. Also, I'm truly excited to finally be able to reveal that Final Fantasy XVI's main theme was written and performed by one of Japan's greatest recording artists, Kenshi Yonezu. We've still got a lot more in store for you in the
Cruz,
coming
who is
weeks,
that?
and I hope you'll all pre-order the game and join us in Valisthea on release day. This has been Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI. See you again soon.
16プロデューサーの吉田で
He
した。
does any songs? Okay. Cool. Every single player experiences the story differently, and you can never fully understand the story unless you talk to every other player. There's unhinged bullshit you can do with anyone. Oh god. Alright. So there we are. Yeah, just a little half-hour thing.
PlayStation.
That was like half an hour. do we want to watch it again? Y'all didn't get here right at the start. Let's rewind a little bit. Let's rewind a little bit.
16.
Yeah, very definitely an evolution to
This is
15.
Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI. And
The
welcome
scale
to the State of Play. Today, I'm here to talk a little bit about the story, world, and combat system of Final Fantasy XVI, as well as reveal all new information regarding the game's wide variety of RPG elements and support systems. We'll be talking you through everything while using never-before-seen gameplay footage running on the PlayStation 5. I hope you'll
they're
stay
probably
with us
gonna.
until the
I'm
end
gonna
of the
assume
show
they're gonna run
and enjoy
have fun
everything we have
rewatching
in store.
Calculator or Cruise Tech
With that,
Calculator.
let's get started.
I'm gonna assume that means they're gonna go chapters again. Because It just
You
seems
all
like
know
that's
the
just what they're
target.
gonna spit up.
Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
I wonder what they mean by
Focus,
the dominant. Maybe it's the
Wyvern.
person who turns into Shiva.
You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
He's got a nice brigandine.
I said focus, Wyvern.
For armor. That's good. This is a decent looking armor actually. I'm trying to see if there's anything inherently problematic about it. It's like it's not bad. Dominant implies
Allow me
every
to welcome
icon
you to
is
the
a bottom.
world of Final
Clive
Fantasy
Hayat.
16.
We're watching it again, so
Final
if
Fantasy
you want to catch
16
up, we can do
is
that.
the latest installment in the Final Fantasy series, a storied franchise
you
with
get a
35 years of
puppers.
history. Yet while this is the 16th mainline title in the series, there's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous
In
games
case you don't know what
before
the hell we're
jumping
talking
in.
about. Like,
With
don't
the
worry.
fusion of real-time action and RPG features, Final Fantasy XVI has been developed as the first true action RPG in the series.
Brought back
Using the power
Chubby
of the
Chocobo.
PlayStation 5 to its fullest, the game delivers an expansive,
Yeah, the Chubby
thrilling
Moogle, yeah.
gameplay experience
Yeah, it's
which
definitely
we
like
liken
it's
to
the
a
14
high-speed roller coaster ride.
It's crazy. This is like all playable. That's just giant fucking kaiju fights. But that does it is a bit more context to it though, because I remember when we first saw those original trailers, we were just like, so the icons rule the land. The client, so you'll watch later. Okay. You don't play any of the previous games we enjoyed this, unlike almost other games in the series. And also, I feel like if you came in, I feel like it's still kind of daunting to jump into any Final Fantasy like fresh and blind. Like all these references, like through lines, like they're not mandatory for sure, but you know they still crazy. Next client will be here, so you'll watch later. All right.
The protagonist of our story is Clive Rosfield, and his
What do we think of
takes
Clive
place
as
in the
a
realm of Valisthea.
protagonist?
We follow the epic tale of
It is-
Clive, Shield of the Grand
It is
Duchy
kind
of
of cool
Rosaria,
that you know he's
as it
in his
unfolds
20s and
across
30s.
three distinct periods in our hero's
He rocks
life,
facial hair.
his teens, 20s, and 30s.
Like I don't think has there ever been a Final Fantasy like protagonist, like full-on protagonist that had a beard or at least stubble. Like I know Noct
Well, the
eventually
story
gets
begins
stubble.
with Clive in his 20s. A fully playable flashback will
before
allow you
that-
to experience the pivotal events
Not
that
really,
shaped his
eh?
past and present.
It's a very different approach.
And
to
thus does the curtain
protagonist.
open on this newest Final Fantasy adventure.
All the dead intricate lore explains why there's a guy named Sid. I also want to. Was that the dude in the cutscene? Was that Sid? I met him.
Clive,
Yep, that's it. Sidolphus Telemon is his full name. Yeah, like Final
allowing
Fantasy
players
Tactics with
access to
Sidolphus.
all manner of locations across Valisthea.
Also, it said some other things about the Sid, so like, oh, okay, so that explains. a bit
Here,
more about
players
that
will meet
terminology.
new friends, encounter formidable foes, and uncover great and wondrous mysteries.
Yeah, no, he does have a really good design. Like, as far as like extra ass Final Fantasy designs go, like this one's pretty practical in the grand scheme. Like we're going with like, you know, fully articulated plate armor, but every piece basically fits properly. Most of the spiky bits are fairly functional as ridges to support the armor. Nothing is overly large. Like it fits them pretty properly. The worst of it might just be that it's too form-fitting. That might be. If I had to pick something that might be off, is like it's a very slim armor, But also, it's not full plate. Now that I think
Next,
about it,
I'd like to
I already
talk
mentioned
about the
Brigandine,
combat
so,
of Final Fantasy XVI.
So the actual, like,
All the
chest
battles in the
plates
game take place
are,
in real time and are not
are
turn-based. As Clive progresses through the story, he will learn a wide array of exciting abilities from the icons that he encounters.
icons that he encounters. Here's where,
Now, let's
here's
take
where
a
he came in.
moment
Alright,
to
so you're all good
admire
now.
Clive in action.
Yeah, that's where they were talking about real time, blah blah blah. I'm a little curious about this. Like, it's a very small game, or it's just because it's right around scabbard. Scabbard? Does that even count as a scabbard? Maybe not. Oh, you know, I'm looking in the top corner, and there's kind of like a roulette of different faces. Do you reckon those are all icons? Kind of feels like it. Yeah, some kind of key meter. Yeah. Yeah, so there's all kinds of meter. Yeah.
The abilities that Clive
Which is
wields
very
have
different from
unique
Final Fantasy.
characteristics
Final Fantasy
depending
doesn't.
on the icon
They don't do
they're
meters.
derived
Not really. I mean, aside from limit break.
Players can use ability
Limit
points
meter.
collected by defeating
Okay,
enemies
Final Fantasy has meter.
to unlock more abilities or upgrade existing ones. Can't decide which
God, it's
iconic
Kingdom
ability to
Hearts.
unlock or upgrade? No
Kingdom
problem.
Hearts is just the
You can let the game
square
choose for you.
the square model for action RPG.
Final Fantasy XVI includes a range of timely accessories to provide support to those players who may not be so skilled at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience. Players are encouraged to equip Clive with different combinations of these accessories until they find the one that perfectly matches their own playstyle. A combination I can particularly recommend to those who may struggle with action gameplay is the Ring of Timely Focus and the Ring of Timely Strikes. This combination allows players to unleash a wide array of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button, as well as shifting into a window of slow
I'm just looking
motion
at these
whenever
meters
Clive
now.
is about to be hit by an attack, giving them a little extra time to hit R1 and evade.
Look at these icons. Sword.
Alternatively,
Got a
players
clock.
could equip an accessory that fully automates evasion.
that could
As I said
be-
before, I really encourage everyone to discover the combination
I
that
don't think
works
those are
best for them.
status. They mentioned if you just switch the party player I think you're always Clive. I think they're doing a.
And for those who want to concentrate on the story,
I think
don't
they're
forget
doing
to
like a
choose
15
Story
thing.
Focus mode before starting a new game. In this mode, timely accessories are automatically equipped from the start, allowing players to immerse themselves in the narrative experience without having to worry too much with the action.
Story focus. I was kind of mean that they went with like super young Clive to show it off.
Clive will meet many characters along his journey who will join him as friends and allies.
This
Big damn
place.
dog.
These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
Keeps
Sidolphus, who becomes a mentor to Clive.
Yeah, so that's it.
Jill,
true, then.
a friend from Clive's youth.
It really is
Such
you.
encounters and reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
Clive!
But is Jill going to be
Some
best
of these
girl?
companions will even accompany Clive on his
These are the
adventures,
important questions.
fighting alongside him and finding lots to talk about along the way. That said, players will only need to focus on controlling Clive. Party members are fully AI-driven, providing support for the hero and constantly adapting and responding to his actions.
Yes, it is like he's in the thick of it. Republican Warpath there. Hold on, there's a Republic? There's a Republic in this. They figured out representative government. Stop hitting that kitty. He wants belly rubs.
Oh, and we cannot forget Torgal.
I just like, by the way, did we mention we have a
A
dog?
smart,
We have
strong,
a dog.
and fiercely loyal hound, Torgal is always by Clive's side and willing to stand by him in the face of whatever
I think
cruel
Torgal
fate
might
may
have
befall them.
casted a heel.
Torgal will act of his own accord,
Torgal?
but players can also give him direct commands.
Okay, so are you showing us giving us a... Oh yeah, the bottom
Just
left.
don't forget.
Oh, the
to
spot
give
that
this good boy
the spot
some
that I'm
treats
blocking. Yeah,
every now and then.
there was a 4-direction thing. Typical
Goods.
dog person threatening
Get her
violence against
upstairs.
cats unprompted.
But none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
I
She's
did
the
not.
best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to
Catch that.
worry about. Go on. Have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
After progressing somewhat through the game, Clive
That's
will
so
gain
funny.
access to Sid's hideaway.
Hide away. Ugh.
Here in the hideaway, Clive will find a shop where he can purchase new weapons, armor, and consumables such as potions.
Some things.
Cannot find a better price than that.
Well,
Blackthorn, a highly skilled
Is that
blacksmith,
for you?
works the hideaway's forge. Bring in materials to craft new gear or upgrade
I
existing
just like
items.
the word broadsword. to
After
describe
upgrading
these
your
swords.
equipment or unlocking new abilities, try accessing
This is a more
the
current
Arete
James
Stone.
thing. I would not call
Here,
that a
players can
broadsword.
enter
Go
a
hang out in
virtual
my
training
personal quarters
area
where I have a
outside the
merchant for
bounds
something.
of time and space, where they are free to refine
Oh.
and practice combos of their very own. Once you're confident in your skills, try your hand at arcade mode and see how your scores stack up against players from around the world. The hideaway is home to a lot of other features as well.
Ugh, all I'm thinking about now is how hungry I feel. Especially with people like that.
Not only will players discover a variety of side quests here, but they can also view information on quests offered all around Valisthea.
The Holy Empire of Sanbreque, the Imperial Province of Rosaria. Okay. So they're both empires. So where's the Republic? Is there another faction?
All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Is your name Mid? That's gonna be the witticism. It's like Jill is Jill, but Mid
Oh,
is Mid.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be the good one. I don't know.
Visit the hunt board to gain information on elite marks.
Moogles have a
fearsome
lot of
foes
texture
lurking
now.
about the realm in desperate need of slaying. The Moogle will be your guide.
Desperate need of slaying, man. Eastern Rosaria. Ari man.
There's also Lordesman Harpocrates, who will unlock Valicia's secrets as Clive recounts tales of his adventures.
If that's not the name of a trophy, then they've truly failed as a species.
I have quite the find for you today.
Also, Harpocrates. Like, that's almost a real,
You wish
like,
to study the tomes?
Earth name. And then they fucked with it a bit.
Here for another of my lectures.
And
Maybe it is
Vivian
a real name,
Ninetails,
What is it that
a
you wish
scholar
to
and
learn?
strategist who will be
Here's the
more
latest
than happy to
information I have.
explain to Clive the current state of the
Torgal.
realm
Oh, his name's
and provide
Torgal.
information on
Torgal.
key players.
Yeah.
There are all kinds of interactions
Jill.
and features in the Hideaway to help players get even more
Jill as
enjoyment
an
out of
adult.
their time
Jill
with
as
Final
a
Fantasy
child.
It's
XVI.
ever changing, Clive.
Everyone using swords. Also, just the scale of that is massive. Like, that's so much ice.
On his travels, Clive will encounter a wide array of fearsome foes.
Oh, so much spittle now. You reckon they changed the name for trademark reasons? Did they already call them Morgul in like 15 or 14? I didn't catch that the first time. It wasn't Morgul. I like that they add the extra sound effect when you hit the button. So, reset. Ability to straight up all assassinate.
He will, of course, clash with the dominants who wield the power of the icons.
Yeah, so the dominants are the
Colossal beasts who hold the surrounding lands under their sway. Mysterious
Raven
constructs
is
of the
what
fallen,
Raven
a civilization shrouded in mystery.
Yeah, so the bottom core goes like sick. Sick, heal, ravage. Attack, lizard, jump, pulse.
And we cannot forget the icons themselves.
Yeah, so as you shuffling through
Experience
the
unparalleled
icons up top,
real-time action combat
the
as Clive takes
abilities
command of the iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his very limits.
shatters his limits. Are you saying that he's breaking his limits?
The shining point of Final Fantasy XVI, however, has to be the breathtaking icon versus icon battles.
I feel like dying in one of these battles would be really stressful. It's like, alright, back to the beginning.
These epic confrontations all play out in real time, allowing players to control their very own icon with their own hands. These battles differ depending on the icon encountered, and every showdown is unique, right down to gameplay. Players will experience everything from a 3D scrolling shooter to a heavyweight wrestling match with devastating attacks that encompass the entire battlefield.
Spit flare. Spit flare.
These massive scale
Fireball
boss
burst,
battles
fireball
are
burst,
entirely seamless,
combo,
and I can
backtrack,
promise you
finish.
heart-stopping, controller-gripping excitement. I can't wait for you to get your hands on the game for yourself.
I feel like Ash is gonna enjoy this combat.
Nice trick.
It's like very DMC.
But if you can do it, then so could I!
Yeah, so they really simplify just like fireball, attack, wildfire. Unless R2 switches up to another menu. Yeah, I enjoy this theme. Stagger. Okay, so they're still doing the staggering stage stuff. Punish. How funny you missed all of it. This is the second time we're watching it, man.
So everyone, what did you think? Thank you for taking the time to join us today. Final Fantasy XVI will be available worldwide June 22nd, and there's still plenty that we've left to reveal. Battle content, side content, endgame content, and more.
No,
we
the
hope to bring you more
decent
on
little
these aspects of the
update,
game
like just a little
in the
half-hour
near
thing.
future. Also, I'm truly excited to finally be able to reveal that Final Fantasy XVI's main theme was written and performed by one of Japan's greatest recording artists, Kenshi Yonezu. We've still got a lot
Cruz
more in
was
store
saying
for
that
you in
guy,
the coming weeks, and I hope you'll all pre-order the game and join us in
That
Valisthea
guy,
on release day. This has been Naoki
he is,
Yoshida, producer
he
of
does
Final
any
Fantasy
songs.
XVI. See you again soon.
Photos on Do Not Disturb. Rip. So the short version, yeah, the game comes out in June. You only control Clive. Clive has 3 time periods that you'll play as. So there's like him in his 20s, him in his 30s, and some flashbacks to him in his teens. You get a doggo that you can give commands to. Sid really gets into the thick of it in the fights with you.
PlayStation.
Yeah. I was like, what else happened during that? It's like, I don't remember anymore. But no, it's looking fun. A lot of it's very action RPG. Even to the point where, like, when you get into the big icon versus icon fights, like, you are controlling those fights. So it's not just, oh, and then there's the summons, and we are just they rule this world. We just merely live here, and get stomped on them when they fight. It's like, no, you actually control them. So that's the story. There's dominants who control the icons. So does that mean that you are also a dominant, or do you just collect abilities from them? Like, I don't know. We will see. But yeah, should be pretty cool. I'm gonna mostly leave it at that. Because I'm really hungry now. So yeah, Final Fantasy 16 comes out in June, and I need to hurry up and play that Yuffie Yuffie DLC content. So yeah, thanks for guys coming by. I hope you enjoyed watching a little bit of the stuff. Rashi, you got, like I said, it's only half an hour, so it's not hard to catch up on what you missed. You're living off 3 hours of sleep and a single Oreo, and you've already ready to fight the gods or become them. I'm really liking the design of the characters. I just like the armor looks good. It's low-key practical. They went with the Brigandine, which is cool. Brigandine is a underrepresented style of armor. I hate that they're called broadswords. That is not overly accurate terminology, at least by today's standards. We'll see what else comes up. As the man said, there's a lot more they're going to show, so we'll get there when we get there. So in the meantime, as always, if you're new to the channel, we of course the Daring Player Squad, 5 people from Vancouver, Victoria, who play a bunch of games, and every now and then we react to news because news is fun, and nothing is easier. No content is easier than reacting to someone else's content. You know what I mean? Ha ha ha. What do we got for the rest of the week? Tomorrow, if everyone's still running on full cylinder, I know our friendos are coming to town. I don't know when that's happening, but if they're still in Victoria, Joyce might play some Persona 4 Golden tomorrow. Saturday, we will not be streaming. We need to get food. We got to see each other in face to face. That'll be nice. That's what happens. For the sake of our social lives, we have to sell you guys out, even if it's just the four of all of us together. Maybe not Colston. I think Colston is not coming. Probably not. We out early Friday. Okay, never mind. It's gonna be a quiet weekend. I'm sorry, guys. Sunday, Ash will try to stream a very, very long stream of Resident Evil 4. She's been feeling really bad that she's missed out on a bunch of streams, even the makeup streams. Like, just she's been tired and stuff like that. Monday will be back to me. We're playing Like a Dragon Ishin. Last stream had some fun revelations. I'm deeply amused by all of it, and I will tell you guys about it a little bit when we get there on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, those are our days off generally, and then Thursday next week we'll be back to Colston in the morning playing Dot Hack Quarantine. That's it for me. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Thanks for swinging by, and we'll see you later. Bye bye. Do we have an ending screen? We do.